I see a lot of young lawyers who are frustrated, and some older lawyers who are frustrated because they're not getting very good offers. They've thrown some medical records out at the insurance carrier, and they're not getting what they think are reasonable offers, and they're frustrated, and they have to file suit, and they have to move forward, and then they don't take depositions, and maybe they go to mediation too early when they haven't proved up their case. Do the heavy lifting. Insurance companies are not going to write you the big check until you've already won your case. You've got to prove up your liability, and you've got to prove up your damages. If there are important independent witnesses, go take their depositions. Get your experts lined up. Get expert reports, even though the deadline isn't for whenever. Line up your case, prove up your case, and document that. Empower the defense attorney and the insurance adjuster to recommend a full fair value settlement. And you do that by giving them all that information that you already know they need. Past medical records. I recently had a insurance adjuster call me up. I had sent them a demand package. I hadn't filed suit or anything. I sent them a demand package, and in my demand package I had what I believed was everything they could possibly need to know to make a full, fair evaluation of the case. Not just future medical records and bills, but 5 years past medical records from the primary care physician, because it was apparent that a pre-existing condition argument might be forthcoming. And they want to know, well, was this problem there prior to the accident? And they ask that question in every single case. So I dealt with it from the very beginning, and I gave them 5 years worth of medical records from the primary care physician. I itemized all of the paid incurred medical expenses, what the bill is, what the adjustments are, who paid what the outstanding balance is. There's no mystery at that point. I have a letter from the supervisor about lost wages, confirming exactly what days were missed and coming up with a precise calculation for lost wages. And the adjuster called me up and he said, "Kevin, I have never had a lawyer ever send me a demand package with past medical records. Thank you." And within a week, we had the case settled for policy limits, because I empowered him to go to his supervisor and say, I've checked all of these different boxes, here's the file, all the documents are there, all the proof that we possibly need, all the questions that we wanted to ask are answered, and we're done. So I've thrown that into my presentation because I see that as part of the frustrations that plaintiffs' lawyers deal with, and I think that it's good for both sides to do the heavy lifting and show them that you've won the case. And that's when you're going to get the big check.